Look at this dude.
A 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited X. Yo, what's going on, guys? Doug FaZe Censor here. Hope you guys are having a great day. And today, I got a brand new car. The deal I got on this thing was incredible. I want to tell you guys about it in a second. But first things first, right now I'm sitting here with a 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited X, black on black on black, fully loaded, fully customizable. I want to take you guys around the car just really quick, just to show you guys how beautiful this thing looks. So guys, let's hop in real quick. It has like this little step up thing right over here, which I'm actually gonna get removed because whoever owned this car is somebody who obviously wanted that on there. This is the interior of the car right here. So I'm just gonna like keep it in first person for a second. We're gonna press this button on the side to turn the car on. The seat actually moves, like it has it on like the lowest setting so that it's all the way down, and then when you press the button it goes up to like however you adjust it. I obviously want to be sitting up higher when I'm driving, so I got this fully loaded seat on here. I got my phone. I put this little aftermarket thing on. It's really nice to just have for your phone when you're driving. That's my girlfriend right there. The navigation, the controls, everything on this thing is extremely nice. It's just like the Chrysler 300. I'm actually gonna put the AC on for a second because your boy is hot. The details inside this car are amazing. I'm just gonna cut to some B-roll right now. So guys, a lot of you know I just bought my mom a brand new car as well, and then I just got a new car too, and it's kind of a coincidence. I didn't expect this to happen, honestly. I ended up getting my mom the car, went on the test drive with her in her beautiful new Lincoln, and I'm like, ooh, this is really nice sitting up higher. I've always known that in the future at some point I wanted to get an SUV. I just didn't know exactly like when or what type of SUV that I wanted. All I knew is that I wanted to get a form of an SUV. So my girlfriend told me that she really likes the Jeep Wrangler, and she just thinks it's a really fun, like cool car to have around Long Island, especially if you're going out to the beaches and stuff. Just in general, she likes the look of the car. And then I started looking at it, I'm like, you know what? Jeeps are pretty cool. And I got a Jeep dealership right up the block from me. I said, these things are pretty cool. I like these a lot. My neighbor actually has a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and then I asked my neighbor if they liked the car. They said, yes, it's a really nice car. And I looked at it, I'm like, you know what? This car is really nice. I want to take it for a test drive. So there's a dealership right on my block. I took the car for a test drive and I loved it, but I wasn't sold on buying a car right then and there. I called Papa Censor and I was like, yo, Dad, like I really like the Jeep Grand Cherokee. He's like, well, you know what to do. You got to call Al. If you guys don't know Al, he works at Bayside Chrysler on Long Island. It's in Queens. That's where I got the Chrysler 300 from the first time. He hooked me up. He gave me a lifetime warranty on the car for only $2,000. Just so you guys know, if you guys aren't like knowledgeable about cars, most warranties you get are more than $2,000, at least like $2,100 to $2,200 for like the bare minimum, depending on the car, depending on the make, depending on the model. Like for example, for this car, I think I paid $3,000 for an 8-year fully loaded warranty. Like I said, that car got a $2,000 warranty, and the reason why I paid $3,000 for this car is because it's not a brand new car, and they don't even offer the lifetime warranty anymore. And that's what I want to get into for a second too. So this is the 2019 Jeep. It has 3,285 miles. I probably drove about 200 miles because I've had this car for 2 days now, and I had to get back from Queens. It literally has 3,285 miles. Like that, how many cars can you find that are 2019 brand new cars with that many miles? Like most people who have that many miles on their car just started driving the car. It's their car and they're not gonna look to sell it or get rid of it. So I ended up calling my guy Alan at Bayside Chrysler, and I said, yo, Al, I want to get a Jeep Grand Cherokee, but I don't know, like, can you just let me know about the prices on it? Because I wanted to trade in the Chrysler 300 for it, obviously. I wanted to finance because I want to get my credit score up a little bit higher, and I'm just like, dude, like, I just want to get a Jeep Grand Cherokee, but I might not do it for like another year, maybe 2 years, maybe even 3, because I love my Chrysler 300. The thing is really smooth. I really customized it. I made it badass. It's my favorite. Like, I love the car so much, and I'm like, you know what? I don't have kids. I'm only 24 years old. Like, I got plenty of life to live. I have this car fully paid off. Why get a new car if I don't need it? Unless the price was right. So Alan calls me literally 30 seconds after I text him. He goes, Doug, you need to come in right now and buy this car because I got 7 different dudes who want this. And he's not trying to sell me on it. I know this guy. He's like, listen, I have this Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited X, black on black, fully loaded. It's brand new. I had this guy come into my dealership. He bought it brand new with 0 miles on it 3 months ago, and he traded it in for the Trackhawk, which is like the $100,000 Jeep. This is the one that's one model under it. So this thing fully loaded is about $60,000. This guy bought the car brand new for 60 grand. He traded in 3 months later for the Trackhawk. So Al got this car back with 3,000 miles on it. He's like, Doug, I got so many different people who want this. I just got this car earlier today. If you want this car, come in and take it. Like, I want to give it to you, but you have to obviously come in and you got to get it. You got to like it. So I came in there and he gave me a price. I ended up only paying $44,000 for a 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I got a third of the price off just because another guy decided to take the car, drive it around for 2 months, and then bring it back in. So that guy, whoever he was, thank you. If you're watching this video, I appreciate you. You gave me an awesome deal. I traded in the Chrysler. They gave me, I think they gave me $15,000. It was technically $14,500 for that car. It had 30,000 miles on it. It was a 2015. So I ended up only financing $29,500 for a 2019 Jeep, which already goes for $60,000. And it's brand new. I can't even tell that somebody drove in this thing before. It's absolutely amazing, and I love it. So the first thing I love about this Jeep is, one, how much higher up I sit. I really wanted a car where I could be sitting up higher when I'm driving, because I love the Chrysler, but I just don't like being low, especially on Long Island. I think having a bigger car and living on the water, having all the salt water, sometimes coming on the block if it's really bad out, it'll be a lot nicer to have a bigger car to get through things. Number two, the snow. So I had a Chrysler all-wheel drive. Everyone was like, you gotta get the Hemi, you gotta get the V8. I did the all-wheel drive because I wanted a car that could be better in the snow. The Chrysler 300 isn't good in the snow, even with the all-wheel drive. So I'm pretty positive this car, it's a 4x4, it's all-wheel drive, it's a V8, it's got a Hemi engine in it, it has like a third extra horsepower than my 300. I think it has like 475 horsepower, which is really good for a car this big. But also, it has this mode right here, which is one of my favorite things about the interior. It says, it's on auto right now, obviously, but I have one for sand if I want to take it to like a beach, mud if I want to take it off-road, rock again if you want to go off-road, and then another option right here for snow. So all I would do is just turn it over to the left like that. The eco mode goes off. I could even put it in sport mode as well. I mean, the options on this car are just unreal. So I'm pretty confident once it starts snowing here in Long Island, you know, starting in like, I guess, late December, early January, February, this option right here will come in clutch for driving. Another thing I really love, I know this sounds weird, but the cup holders on it, I don't know why, I just really like the way that the cup holders and this entire console area looks. It just looks really clean. I love the finish, this like off-white, or this off-matte, like matte blackish finish on the side over here in the trim. Looks amazing. It's got fully heated steering wheel. All the seats are heated if you want to make them heated. It's got a double panorama sunroof. Like, I'm just gonna pop it open right now. This isn't an option on the car, but I genuinely do like the sunroofs. It gives a really nice aesthetic for the exterior of the car. I know that sounds kind of weird, but on the outside, it looks really nice as opposed to the inside. I mean, it's cool on the inside too. I don't use it as much, but I do like it. I do enjoy it. And then obviously the space. I mean, I got so much more trunk space. I'm always buying new stuff for the house. I'm always getting like new carpets because my dogs are peeing. So to have all this extra space in the car really makes a lot of sense for me. And definitely in the future, I want to have a family. Like within the next 5 years, guys, you're going to see me vlogging with my new kid. You're definitely going to be seeing little Squish at some point. And when I have a family, I want to be able to have a lot of room for my kids. I want to have at least 2. So the Chrysler 300 would be okay for 1, but ideally speaking, having an SUV, having something like this, I think is a really good move for my future. And I knew I wanted to do it. I knew I wanted to buy one. I just didn't want to do it unless at the time was right, and the timing was just impeccable. Like I couldn't not take the deal. If I could get a third of the price off of a brand new 2019 Jeep that's just absolutely gorgeous, there's not really much I would really do to change or customize this car, I'm gonna hop on it. So I'm gonna be financing it for like maybe 6 to 8 months or so, and then I'm gonna pay it off. And the reason I want to do that, and another reason why I'm saying all this stuff to you, and I'm talking to you guys about the numbers, I'm telling you guys how much my other car costs, I'm telling you how much this car costs, is because I really want you guys to learn something from me, and just like, I guess, learn vicariously through some of the experiences I'm going through right now. So I know there's some of you guys out there that might be 17 or 18 right now, maybe 19 or 20, 21, 22, and you're getting your first car, and you guys are looking into the details of them. Just make sure you guys get good deals. I really recommend, like I said in the video I made for my mom when I got her car, to make sure, don't buy a brand new car. Never buy a brand new car. Even if you have the money, save the money and put it in something else. Put it into a trust fund, put it into an investment, put it into a 401k, put it into an IRA. Do something else with the money. Invest it, save it for your future, save it for your kids' education in the future. Do something with it other than putting into a brand new car because it has 0 miles on it. There's nothing you're gonna gain out of that. I bought a brand new car myself. I bought the Chrysler 300 in 2016, brand new. I was the only person who drove it. I paid $42,000 for the car. 3 months later, I called up the same dealership and I said, hey guys, I think I changed my mind. I think I want to get a black Chrysler 300. So I want to trade this one in for a black one. They told me that they would give me $25,000 for my car. That's how much it was worth 3 months after I drove it off the lot. So if you guys obviously have heard before, once you drive a car off the lot, it loses a lot of value. That's true. So I knew right then and there when that happened, I was like, damn, unless if I drive this car for like another 7 to 8 years, maybe even more, I'm not gonna get my money's worth for this thing. It's just gonna keep on depreciating. I'd much rather have bought a pre-owned Chrysler 300 with very low mileage that looks gorgeous and not spend all that money on it. So when Al told me that this Jeep only had 3,000 miles on it and it was a 2019 and it was a third of the price, I was like, dude, I'm not even gonna second question it. I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not even gonna negotiate the price. Like, I know this guy is doing a really good deal for me. I looked up comparisons. There's not even any limited X's on the market. They have the Jeep Limited, which some of them are even going for like $41,000 to $45,000 with more mileage on their car than this model, which is a model up than the Jeep Limited. I think this is the second highest model besides for the Trackhawk. But the thing rides great. It's extremely smooth. The navigation, like I said earlier, is just extremely fast. Like, look, I know this might be like just me taking things for granted because with my Chrysler, it was a little bit slower, but look, boom. You pop this up, everything is really fast. Like the second I turn this knob, the second this goes up, same with the tuning. Like if I want to just turn the knob all the way, it'll go straight up to, what is this, like, what am I even on right now? Z100. If you keep going up, it'll just go straight up right away. Like my other car is a little bit delayed with it, so I don't know if that was just like an issue with my car that I had before, or if it's just I don't know, just having a newer technology. But just overall, I mean, this thing is an absolute beast, and everything about it, the horsepower on it is great, the speed on it is great, the comfort on it is great. There's so much space in this car. The steering wheel is cool. It's fully wrapped with this leather exterior. It's got these paddle shifters if I want to go into a manual mode. If I want to change it into sport mode, I can press this and start driving in it. Everything about it is just really, really nice. You can just tell that the attention to detail was there. And I just want to show you guys, it has this thing that this guy put in aftermarket. I'm just gonna get this thing taken off because personally, I just don't think that I need it. I feel like the car is pretty low to the ground. It's not like one of those crazy high up cars. So I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna give it to my guy who's actually a mechanic, and he's actually gonna powder coat these rims like a glossy black for me. And then this caliper over here, I'm gonna get this powder coated in matte black. So this is gonna be matte black, this is gonna be glossy black. These little nuggets, these little nugs for the wheels, like the wheel locks, are also gonna be painted glossy black, kind of to match the actual car. This is like a glossy black finish with some matte details, like the 4x4 in the back is in matte, the Jeep logo is in matte as well, the Limited X, obviously the model of the car is also in matte black, and just everything about this thing, honestly guys, just screams out to me like, dude, this is perfect. It even has these little stoppers over here, so like if you're like running in rain or mud and the tire drives through it, it'll just slap onto the back of this instead of getting on your car, which would happen a lot with my 300, believe it or not. So I'm sure a lot of them are standard, but like I said, guys, this thing is just absolutely gorgeous. I feel like it's a really great upgrade. I feel like I really did good. I thought that the Chrysler 300, I sold it at the right time. They're discontinuing that car, and they're not gonna be making any more after this year, and they're gonna keep on depreciating. You think it would make it go up in value because there's no more of them, but it's actually gonna keep on going down. So I figured, you know what, I might as well get rid of the Chrysler 300 when I could still get some money for it, and I'm not gonna get a Jeep as nice as this for the price I could get. Like I said, guys, I went up to the dealership up here. The Limited X, it started at like $52,000 before you did any add-ons to it. This guy got every single add-on for the car. I'm just really ecstatic. It still feels weird to me that I have this because I've been driving Chrysler 300s for like 6 years now, I think. So for like basically a quarter of my life and my entire adulthood, I've only driven one type of a car. So to jump from a sedan to a giant beast like this is really weird for me. I'm still completely getting used to it. But in the comments below, guys, I want to know what you guys think of the car. My favorite thing about it aesthetically is the front, this grille over here, and these like matte black smoked out headlights, and this entire grille. I mean, this is just absolutely gorgeous to me. It looks extremely sporty, yet also classy at the same time. It looks like something you could, you know, have a family in with. And I don't know, like I'm at that point in my life, guys, where I still want to compete in Call of Duty full time. I still want to win championships. I want to expand into acting after I do Call of Duty. I still want to be a gamer, live streamer, YouTuber, vlogger, whatever, doing skits, any of that stuff. But I do want to become a father by the time I'm 30. Like definitely before I'm 30 or at 30 years old, I want to be a dad. And I think this is like the perfect, cool dad car right here. And you guys know me, I'm not really big on cars. So for me to go out and trade in my 300 and get this thing, that's how you know, like I am really, really set and really happy to be having this. So I don't know. I know a lot of you guys roasted me for my 300. You guys think it's a shit car. I still stand by it. I think it's an amazing car. I love the 300. I would drive one again in the future. But I don't know. I just really want an SUV. I think being on Long Island, having a lot of snow in the winter months, having something that could be really comfortable and also safe in the snow is huge for me. And then obviously when I have kids in the future, having all that space and just being able to sit up higher to me is really nice when I'm driving on the road. It just feels really great. So I'm really happy. Hopefully you guys in the comments down below, let me know what you guys think and you guys like it as well. Some of you guys, I feel like, are gonna be like, why didn't you just get a Mercedes? Why didn't you just get an Audi? It's like, I'm not gonna spend an extra like $30 to $70 to $100,000 just to get a logo on a car. I don't know, for me guys, you guys know me, I'm not really that big on cars, but I just thought this was something I couldn't pass up. I think Jeeps are really cool. I know there's a lot of mixed reviews in the Grand Cherokees, but I test drove it and I loved it, so I got it. Pretty simple, and I'm happy, so that's all that really matters. So guys, expect to see another video when I get these rims redone and the calipers redone on it as well. I want to show it to you guys because I think it will really make it pop. I think the rims are as is are really nice, but once they're like a glossy black, I think it will really look beautiful. And especially since that caliper is chrome. I don't like chrome on cars for some reason. I just think it looks tacky. But this is my brand new car, guys. It's technically a pre-owned car, but I'm just gonna say it's a brand new car. It's a 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee, 3,000 miles, absolute beast. So yeah, I'm really happy with it, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of it. But yeah guys, that's gonna be it from me. I spent all day yesterday in Queens getting this car and then driving home in the traffic, and I'm finally finding time to film this vlog now. So, but I'm happy with it, and that's all that matters to me. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a great day. It's been your boy Doug Censor Martin, and I'm out, guys. Peace.